السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Brothers and sisters in Islam, maximize your Ramadan. We are in the year 1444 after Hijrah, 2023. Ramadan is right around the corner. We have approximately 20 more days, a little over 2 weeks, and it will be upon us. What is the equation of success? The equation of success is success equals preparation plus opportunity. Before we get into Ramadan, a few points first has to be made about the month that we are in, which is the month of Sha'ban. Today being the 10th of Sha'ban. Our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that Sha'ban is my month. In a narration of Abu Dawood, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to fast abundantly in this month. Coming in about 4 or 5 nights is the night of the 15th of Sha'ban. Those who seek tawbah and istighfar on this night are forgiven. In a narration of Ibn Majah, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us to spend the night of the 15th of Sha'ban in ibadah or worship and fast during that day. Once on a night in the 15th of Sha'ban, Aisha radiallahu anha noticed that Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was missing. So she searched and found him in Baqi, the cemetery in Medina. He said, Allah forgives more people on this night than the strands of the hair on the goats of the tribe of Banu Kalb. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only that or being that is completely independent from anyone or anything. We are the ones who are in need of Allah ta'ala. We are the ones who are dependent. Every child of Adam alayhi salam has needs. We have spiritual needs, emotional needs, intellectual needs, and physical needs. And the deen of Islam is kamil, complete. It stands on its own and is a culture on its own. Fasting in the month of Ramadan is showing our gratefulness and thankfulness, expressing our shukr to Allah Ta'ala for revealing the Quran, which is the king of all miracles. Before it came down, our Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to take refuge in the cave of Hira. Because the heart and soul of our Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was pure and clean, the environment in Mecca at the time, which was corrupt, he had to separate from that environment. And during this separation is when Allah Ta'ala revealed the first 5 ayah of Surah Al-Alaq. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the Quran in the best language, which is Arabic, by means of his closest malak, angel, which is Jibreel alayhi salam, to the chief of all the Anbiya, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in and around the 2 most sacred cities, which is Mecca and Medina, in the most blessed month, which is the month of Ramadan. One of the 8 doors of Jannah is Bab ar-Rayyan. As we covered before, it is the door for those who have fasted in this world. The Quran and fasting are two actions in this world that will intercede, make shafa'ah for you on Yawm al-Qiyamah, Day of Judgment. The Hafiz of the Quran can intercede for 10 family members. It is the month of building taqwa. And what is the definition of taqwa given to us by our scholars? Taqwa is to create a barrier between you and the wrath and anger of Allah by obeying His commandments and abstaining from what He prohibited, i.e. keeping to what is halal and leaving what is haram. We must not reduce our fasting to mere hunger and thirst, which are physical ailments, because there is fasting also of the heart, fasting of the tongue, what you speak, and fasting of the limbs as well. Your feet, hands, eyes, and ears are fasting as well. Important qualities that are necessary for a human being are instilled in us as well because of our fast, as long as we are accompanying it with other good deeds, such as salah, which is the most complete form of ibadah. The best quality of salah obviously being in the masjid behind the imam. As a result, the inclination while we're fasting is to offer it in the masjid. Thus, the masajid become more active. Also, the unity of the ummah is generated. Like breed likes, as was said. So, because of the fasting alone, the other good deeds have a flavor and a feeling and a taste that were not in those good deeds outside of Ramadan. Dhikrullah is increased. The remembrance of Allah is increased as well. There's a specific dua that was taught to us by Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to increase during the fast. Allahumma innaka afuun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. O Allah, you are the forgiver. You love to forgive in abundance, so forgive me. And as we know also, there is the itikaf in the last 10 nights of Ramadan. Salatul Taraweeh, and also the searching for Laylatul Qadr. Patience and tolerance is also instilled in us because, as we know, while we're fasting, life is still going on and things may happen where we may lose our patience. Allah, His love is with those who are, Allah loves and is with as-sabirin, the ones who practice patience and tolerance. There is a door of Jannah that is reserved for those who restrain their anger as well. Bab al-Kalimin al-Ghayth. This door of Jannah out of the 8 doors of Jannah are for those who restrain and hold back their anger at the time when anger comes. Also, as we know, feeding a fasting person at the time of iftar guarantees 3 things as taught by our Nabi. Number 1, forgiveness of sins. Number 2, salvation from the fire. And number 3, you get the reward of the fast of the person without and you get the equal reward without diminishing the reward of the one who fasted. And because of 2 things that are limited, which is our time and our energy, we also learn how to manage these 2 things. Thus we become flexible. We're used to taking meals during the day, and we learn to hold back our hunger and thirst and take suhoor in the morning and then all the way until the time for iftar. Because of the unity in the masjid, the brotherhood and sisterhood of Islam becomes strengthened as well. The sense of identity and belonging is also fulfilled. And while we are fasting, compassion also comes to us for the poor and the hungry. Thus we become more generous, thus increasing our inclination to make sadaqah during the month. Three major events also took place in the month of Ramadan. Number one being the Battle of Badr. Number two, the Battle of Hittin, which was led by the hero of the Ummah, Salahuddin al-Ayyub, rahmatullah alayh. And number three, the Battle of Ain Jalut, which was led by Mahmud Saifuddin al-Qudus, rahmatullah alayh. So the primary intention, brothers and sisters in Islam, is to remember that our intention is to draw near to Him. It is not to lose weight or become more aesthetically good looking. As a matter of fact, as one sheikh said, fasting in the month of Ramadan is like how you tune up your car. You are also tuning up your body, because scientifically fasting also has physical benefits as well. According to studies, fasting detoxifies your body. There's a detoxification of your body taking place. It is also sunnah mu'akkada to, as we know, to take dates, because during the day our levels of sugar are depleted while we are fasting because of using the energy. So the question is, when do we make the intention? By the way, it is important that we also refresh our knowledge of what makes our fast valid. What breaks the fast? Each and every one of us, I'm encouraging myself as well, I have to refresh my memory of this knowledge. What breaks the fast? Who is the fast fard on? Because not everybody is fard for them to fast during the month of Ramadan. So refreshing our knowledge of what makes the fast valid and what breaks the fast. It is also important for us to refresh that knowledge. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us many more Ramadan to come. So, according to Imam Ahmad Hanbal, rahmatullahi alayh, and Imam Shafi, it is important to make intention 30 days for 30 of the fast before the adhan of Fajr. It was Imam Malik, rahmatullah alayh, who had the opinion to not make 30 intentions, but to make one intention in the beginning. But the majority of ulama go with Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal and Imam Shafi, rahmatullah alayh. So, brothers and sisters in Islam, Ramadan is near, and it is a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we prepare, because success favors those who prepare before the opportunity comes. And the best time to start, as we know, is now. Because if we start now, the momentum will be built so that we are not caught off guard when the beginning of Ramadan comes. In the month of Ramadan, we want to increase whatever level of reading Quran we're at, to increase and improve that. Whatever level of dhikrullah, istighfar and salawat ala nabi, to improve that. Wherever our salat is, we want to use benefit from the month of Ramadan by increasing the quality and quantity of our iman in Islam. Are we ready for this, brothers and sisters? We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept our du'as and ibadah in the month of Ramadan. We ask and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the month of Ramadan. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to ease the hardship coming down on the rest of the ummah all over the world right now. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us many more Ramadan to come, inshaAllah ta'ala. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وأنزله المقعد المقرب عندك يوم القيامة سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
الحمد لله الذي جعل اليوم الجمعة سيد الأيام ولا نعبد ولا نستعين إلا إياه وهو الذي فرض الصلاة الجمعة بقوله تعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع والصلاة على محمد سيد الأنام وعلى آله وأصحابه الكرام خصوصا على أفضل البشر بعد الأنبياء بالتحقيق أمير المؤمنين أبي بكر الصديق وعلى الناطق بالصدق والصواب أمير المؤمنين عمر بن الخطاب وعلى كامل الحياء والإيمان أمير المؤمنين عثمان بن عفان وعلى أسد الله الغالب أمير المؤمنين علي بن أبي طالب وعلى الإمامين الهمامين السعيدين الشهيدين أبي محمد الحسن وأبي عبد الله الحسين وعلى أمهما سيدة النساء فاطمة الزهراء وعلى عميه الشريفين المطهرين من الأدناس حمزة والعباس وعلى الستة الباقية من العشرة المبشرة وسائر الصحابة والتابعين رضوان الله تعالى عليهم أجمعين. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد بعدد من صلى وصام اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد بعدد من قاد وقام وصل على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى كل ملائكة المقربين وعلى عباد الله الصالحين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون ولذكر الله تعالى أعلى وأولى وأعز وأجل وأتم وأهم وأكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله هيا على الصلاة هيا على الصلاة هيا على الفلاح هيا على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين والعاديات ضبحا فالموريات قدحا فالمغيرات سبحا فأثرن به نقعا فوسطن به جمعا إن الإنسان لربه لكنود وإنه على ذلك لشهيد وإنه لحب الخير لشديد أفلا يعلم إذا بعثر ما في القبور وحصل ما في الصدور إن ربهم بهم يومئذ لخبير الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Just a couple of quick announcements today. As usual, we have lunch up there. It's $7 per plate. It's, all the money goes to the masjid. So please take one or more. And as Brother Anata says, he guarantees it's best food. So if you're not satisfied, please ask him for the refund. Not me, him. Okay. Some upcoming events. Youth and Sisters group tonight at 7 o'clock. On May 4th, we have the ping pong tournament from Zuhar to Maghrib. Registrations are required. March 5th, Youth SeaWorld trip. And as usual, we have short khatira after Isha prayer by Shaykh Yasser. And I think this week also we should have the tafsir class on Sunday. Also, as we all know, Ramadan is coming pretty soon, so there is a sign-up sheet for sponsor for the lunch. It should be up there, so anybody who wants to sponsor, please sign up. And I think 8 individual families can sponsor iftar for $250 each. So whoever wants to, please put your name up there. Any questions, please ask Brak Belanayat or Bra Tawfiq or anybody. We can give some information there. As we get closer to Ramadan, we'll have some more information on the Taraweeh prayers and programs in Ramadan. So maybe next week or week after next, we'll provide you some details. Jazakallah.